So I just want to quickly inform, there is a new model called Llama 3, a model introduced by Meta, and it's been getting a lot of traction online. It's just got released yesterday as of speaking, and it seems to be getting a lot of hype right now. And today I just want to quickly showcase the results that we have gotten or on initial benchmarks and the potential for it. We're also going to showcase the differences between these benchmarks compared to something called a Claude 3, which is another language model, which is probably the best right now in the market. And to start off with, let's go into this Reddit thread, which showcases the initial benchmarks. So there are two different types of models. There is a 8 billion parameter model and a 70 billion parameter model, Llama 3. And here is some initial benchmarks on MMLU, which is a benchmarking dataset for general knowledge. And as we can see, the 8 billion parameter model is doing quite good, or much, much better than Llama 2. And when we compare it to common sense question answering, it's getting 72%. And now this is where things get a bit interesting. A lot of people are actually talking about it right now, getting a lot of hype on the Reddit and many other forums. But something that I want to showcase is the differences between Claude 3, GPT-4, and Gemini benchmarks compared to this and how it stacks up. So here we have the MMLU dataset from here, and we have common sense knowledge, swag. I'm not exactly sure if this corresponds to this one, but it could be. However, they don't actually mention the performances on code human evaluation, which is something I personally am interested in because that comes close to my work. And now when we actually compare it, let's take the smallest Claude 3 Haiku model compared to the Llama 3. On the MMLU dataset, we get 66% over here, and we get 75%. So still a bit of a difference. If we look at the 70 billion parameters, we're getting 80% on here, and which is around 5% higher than this one. However, I think one difference that makes it a competitive advantage for Llama is the fact that it is open source, which means, let's say you're applying this model on your domain or dataset, you can get a much better performance when you fine-tune it with your data. So that's a big, big plus compared to these models over here. Now, the problem I have with this one, with Llama models, is that most people who's going to use this model is probably going to use it for retrieval-based applications. And there is a very, very strong case for the Anthropic models, which is they have a really good recall accuracy over a long context. Whereas for the moment, we have no idea about the needle in the haystack evaluation capabilities for this Llama 3 model. So I just want to quickly make a video about showcasing the difference between these two. I'm not talking bad about the model or Llama 3. I'm just want to highlight that there is a new model, and also we're not sure the limitations of it. So if someone is interested, please feel free to use it for your application, see if you can get a good response, and let me know what video can I make about this in the comment section down below. By the way, I will also provide the fine-tuning and also how to download it locally on your computer using Llama in the description down below. All right, guys, have a nice day.